Alright, let's go to the cabins. Not our cabin, since we don't have one. So do we just have free... we can't just take the food.
Much nicer in here now. Plenty of room.
Sounds like someone doesn't like people. The guest suites. Hey guys, I'm going to my cabin. Don't worry about it.
Our security team would appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin during this emergency. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing that. Huh. Passenger profile. Vera Gabriel. Status single passenger. Current stay length single itinerary. Residence type deluxe. Special instructions. UC Security has authorized this passenger to be armed with and carry a firearm. Please see Trident Operations Manual blah 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 for clarification. Current cabin status. Due to the current emergency, the door's locking mechanism has been disabled. So he will have a weapon on him, is what they're telling me. Hey, buddy. Alright, I can't just steal all your stuff.
A sharp contrast from the crew quarters, is it not?
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here.
Dombrowski has something the Crimson Fleet wants. I'm undercover with UC SysDef, and I need everything you've got on Dombrowski. Again, I'm not going to announce myself as SysDef. I want everything you have on Dombrowski. I want you to help me take down Dombrowski.
May I have your attention, please?
How did you know I was responsible for the emergency?
Doesn't take a genius to deduce you're the one that's responsible. I locked onto you from the moment you entered the ballroom, and I've watched you trying to clock Dombrowski. After we spoke, I had a feeling you'd pull a stunt like this.
Alright. Dombrowski has something that the Crimson Fleet wants.
I always took him for a fool. But I can't believe he's stupid enough to have gotten mixed up with the Crimson Fleet. Still, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over any evidence?
Well, he says you've been cheated out of your fair share of Galbank's job by Dombrowski. Dombrowski has been playing you and Claudia this entire time. Attack, you don't need to worry about anything ever again. You already have evidence prepared.
Don't act so surprised. You didn't really think I'd make a deal with Claudia or Dombrowski without having a little insurance policy of my own, did you? Huh? If I've learned anything in my years at the corporate fraud division, it's always have an exit strategy.
Smart call. Claudia says you've been cheated out of your fair share of the Galbank job by Dombrowski.
Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it! That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't want to end up on the Crimson Fleet's shit list. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I'll end up in jail. This is a lose-lose situation for me.
Pay 2,500 credits. I'll pay you to offset your losses. Just attack him. Why'd you let Dombrowski handle all the numbers in the first place? Before I'm making any deals, mind telling me what I'm buying. That announcement is loud. Why'd you let Dombrowski handle the numbers in the first place?
Dombrowski had the authorization to wipe out records on Galbank's system without raising any red flags. I let Claudia talk me into that. She said she had him wrapped around her finger. Apparently, she was wrong.
Before I make any deals, you mind telling me what I'm buying?
Oh, I've got everything you're gonna need. This is a one-stop shop for you. We're talking a slate loaded with dates, account numbers, ID scans, even an audio recording. It was my little insurance policy in case the shit hit the fan. There's a solid enough trail here to send Dombrowski straight to jail.
Cool. Alright, 2,500 credits. I'll pay you to offset your losses.
At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it.
Of course. So, every time I bribe people with, in this case, 2,500 credits, that's so little money. That's like the cost of a gun. And so the idea that this guy would risk his job with a sysdef, or system security, rather, and yeah, like, big crime, and I can bribe him with just 2,500 credits? Because again, I've got like 6 million credits or something. Like,
All passengers, may I
yeah.
have your attention, please?
Or maybe it's 600,000 I have. It's a lot, either way.
Are you gonna say something? Or
Ever
what?
thought of joining the Crimson Fleet? Do you know anything about sysdef? I'm not going to ask him about sysdef. What are you going to do about Swiston Dombrowski?
Well, since Claudia has been spending time disgustingly close to Dombrowski, I think she's suffered enough. On the other hand, I've got very, very special plans for Larry. I have some friends that can, well, let's just say, take care of the problem. That's if you leave him alive, of course. We'll just have to wait and see.
I intend to leave him alive. Have you ever thought of joining the Crimson Fleet?
Just because I'm helping you nail Dombrowski doesn't mean I'm turning my back on UC security. How else am I going to ensure that he ends up behind bars when all this comes crashing down? No. You can leave me out of your merry little band of pirates. Thank you very much.
And sysdef is, I think, mostly a pretty big secret, so I shouldn't know about it. And I'm not going to ask him about it. So we'll just leave that alone.
Tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
Yeah, I don't want his blood on my hands. Because again, that, as they said, that would point Galbank at the Crimson Fleet, blah, blah, blah. It's bad news for everyone. How do I get out of here? Ah, up here. I suppose through here?
I'm sure this
No?
is just a minor malfunction or a drill.
Through... Nope, those are random people's rooms. I'm super lost.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please?
This ship is in
The
a state of
captain has
emergency.
declared a ship-wide emergency.
Alright,
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion.
I'm gonna go
Remain there until you receive further
back out here and hope that there's a way around that makes more sense than... Nope, just gotta go back through here. Alright, I gotta wander my way through this maze.
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins.
Unless that room that looked...
Please return to your cabin.
Oh, because I said it looked like someone's room. It's probably Dombrowski's room. Yeah, Dombrowski. I am dumb. Alright. Passenger profile. Larry Dombrowski, status VIP, length undetermined, deluxe residence. Special instructions, please deliver 1 bottle of iced champagne daily at 23:30. If cabin unoccupied, leave next to the passenger bed in a silver ice bucket. Due to current emergency, this door's locking mechanism has been disabled. Hey, Dombrowski. I assume I can't steal your stuff either? I can, in fact. Yoink and yoink.
Well, well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation.
Fine, let's negotiate. There isn't going to be a negotiation. Attack, no deals this time, Dombrowski. How did you know I was involved?
You don't actually believe that I'd venture into such precarious criminal territory without a proper bird's-eye view of the situation, do you? I'm uncertain why you've become entangled in this spider's web, but this situation demands swift and resolute action.
All right, let's negotiate.
Excellent, excellent. So, before we
All
begin,
passengers,
let's review the
may I have
facts.
your attention, please?
First,
The
it's
captain
clear
has
that
declared
you've
a
obtained
ship-wide
insider
emergency.
knowledge of my
Please report
arrangement
to
to
your
defraud
cabins in an orderly
Galbank,
fashion,
the
and
means
remain
and
there
methods,
until you receive
perhaps,
further
but not the
instructions.
motives. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor, Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me.
So far, correct on all counts. That's an amazing trick, Professor. Hang on, I need to get a thesaurus to understand what you're saying. No, I don't. I haven't entirely ruled out the bullet option yet. Is it really necessary for you to talk that way?
You may as well ask, is it necessary for the sun to set on Jemison, or for one to wear a pressure suit when entering the vacuum of space?
Sure. It's an amazing trick, Professor.
I pride myself on having an intensely thorough education, though I'd hardly call myself a professor. Though I'm sure that your compliment also meant you were having trouble understanding what I've been saying.
Not at all.
In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials.
Thanks, I'll take them.
I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
Will there be much more of this? My head is starting to hurt.
That's all I want. I'm surprised you figured that out. You don't mind turning over your credentials to me. How do I know you won't report your credentials stolen?
Well, I'm surprised you even posed that question at all. The answer is quite obvious. The last thing I want to do at this point is call attention to myself.
You don't mind turning over your credentials to me?
Obviously, that wouldn't be my preference, but I have little choice. Though Larry Dombrowski will be mysteriously vanishing after this cruise, and possession of the credentials becomes ludicrous at that point.
Well, that's all I want.
Splendid. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you. It sounds like we have a deal.
I know what the word accord
I
means.
trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
Good day. Well, that worked out for me. I didn't have to kill anyone. Yeah. I don't really care what the three people do to each other when they all betrayed each other.
Your cabin during this emergency. Thank you.
Hey, Captain.
Well, looks like everything worked out, just like we planned. I wish you hadn't blown away the gambling debt that Saldin owed me. But hey, you got the job done.
It was either I pay my credits or I pay your credits, and that seemed like a pretty obvious choice. Hey, Jorinda. I'm not gonna kill the random guy. He's just a slimy bank corporate fraud guy. He doesn't deserve death.
Declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive.
I couldn't have done this without your help. I'm the one who took all the risks. I got what I wanted. Couldn't have done this without your help.
I'm glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched in to help.
Of course.
You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner?
That's above your pay grade. Talks like an a-hole and like you're dumb. Yeah. I mean, that's... What annoyed me more than the way he talked was how the game designed it as my only option for telling him that he was talking too formally and I didn't understand him. And I'm like, but I do. Like, yeah, there's some of his words were not in the standard, was it like 3,000 words that people use? But none of them were so far out there that I needed a thesaurus. So it's like, the game's treating me like I'm dumb and I shouldn't understand him, but I do. And that annoyed me more than his speech. I'm not sure that's a good idea. We're hunting down Crix's legacy. I want to tell you, but Delgado would kill me if I did. You mean you haven't figured it out on your own?
I usually have a nose for these things, but in your case...
Kill the game then, yep.
Very frustrating. Whatever the case may be, it's apparently worth risking your life over. That's telling me it involves a lot of money. That also means I want in.
I want to tell you, but Delgado would kill me if I did.
Ah, so he told you to keep it from me.
May I have your
see.
attention, please?
I wouldn't want
The
you to risk
captain
your
has
position with
declared
the
a
fleet like I
ship-wide
did, so...
emergency.
I'll just
Please
leave it
report
alone.
to your cabins in an orderly
Anyway, I
fashion,
suppose there's
and
nothing
remain
stopping
there
me
until
from
you
joining the
receive
fleet.
further instructions.
It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Doverbeach.
Don't worry about it. You're darn right you do. I only accept thanks in the form of credits. Would you call me Tovarich?
Don't worry, it's not an insult. It's a very old Russian word for comrade. It's what I intend to call you from now on, so get used to it.
Okay. Well, don't worry about it.
Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deals. Always. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the Key.
Oh, and Jorenda, Austin was wanting the Discord link, and I couldn't find it. So that's something I know you know. So if you'd feel like posting that in chat, that'd be great. All right, what is the best way to get out of here? Why are you standing there? So I have to go down. I don't know.
Stars is now in emergency status.
Ah, here's a down.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide
here, maybe?
emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion.
I always get super lost.
Until you receive further instructions.
That's the ballroom. Thinks it's right below me. Proceed to New Atlantis. So yeah, now we're just trying to get out of here. Can I just teleport? Rather than trying to figure out how to get back to my ship. Am I going? No. Am I on the right mission? Yes. Proceed. Why am I going to New Atlantis? Whatever. One Discord link hot off the press. Thank you, Jorenda. Can't travel from this location. Fine, fine. Apparently I have to figure out how to get through this maze. Nope, it definitely thinks I need to be back in here. But it's basically like a few meters straight below me to get to my ship. I'm like, how do I get there? Any secret access passageways? Probably not here.
Can't you see that there's an emergency?
And I could drop down there. That's probably... There we go. That's down. Even more down. There we go. Found it. All right, undock.
Nice. Clean set there.
Okay. Now let's go to New Atlantis. Perfect. Yeah, I still don't actually know where I'm going here on New Atlantis.
You will be scanned as you enter.
Of course the United Colonies is paying close attention. Heaven forbid something escaped their notice.
Let's check Jameson Mercantile, see if they've got money back so I can sell a bit more of these guns I'm carting around. Actually, I think I threw them all on my ship, which means I might not be able to sell them.
Hope you're finding everything you need. Oh,
What do you have for sale?
Take a look.
You do have your money again. Okay, so yeah, I'm at 700,000 now. Yeah, I put most of my stuff on my ship. Ooh, I can directly sell from the Star Eagle. Perfect. Let's see. They only have 50 credits left. Well, that didn't last long,
Appreciate the business.
but I'll take the credits.
By the way, Captain,
All right, where are we going? Commercial district now.
Having a good one?
All right, probably not in there.
I feel depressed.
Yeah, I don't know why they set up shop.
Oh, we're going up to Galbank. That's why I'm here.
The settled systems are so heavily influenced by what goes on in this building.
I thought we were reporting back, not going straight to Galbank. Okay. Hey there, friend.
Hello. Welcome to the Galbank Archives. May I see your credentials, please?
Yes, I am Larry. This is where Galbank keeps all its records?
Oh, no. No, this is just their deep storage facility. All the current records are upstairs in the main facility. This is where they put the older data onto long-term servers.
Okay. Are there any other employees down here?
Oh, no. None at all. I'm all alone down here. Yeah, yep, completely by myself.
You're
Well,
acting
I guess
weird.
you're down here too, right? So that's two of us now. Sorry, not trying to lie to you or anything. Just, yeah.
Sure. Here's my credentials.
One moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives.
You're acting a bit strange. Do you usually treat all Galbank executives this unprofessionally?
No. No. Never. Not at all. I'm so sorry. Hey, look. Please don't mention this to my supervisor, okay? She'll give me a low rating, and I'm gonna end up scrubbing floors.
You're just acting a bit strange.
Me? No. Look, this is my first day on the job. Just cut me some slack, okay? I can't afford to lose it. Got a wife and kids to feed. Everything checks out. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives.
Didn't you already say you did that?
Go. Have a wonderful day.
All right. I don't trust you. You're acting very strange, and I don't think it's first day jitters. Well, we gotta get up there. This is down, not up. Okay. That's problematic.
You can't hope to win.
Alright. Nice. So, the bank is full of ecliptic.
Always worth checking.
Which
Never know
means
what you might find in their pockets.
the strange guy upstairs was also ecliptic. That's worth a lot. We'll take it. How do I get upstairs? Why do all stairs go downstairs? There we go. Loot all the bodies first, as you do. Oh, we got another guy over here. I mean, bad luck for all these guys that my attempt to infiltrate and steal the information was at the same time as their attempt to infiltrate and steal information. Because I'm always going to win in that confrontation. I mean, I didn't even hardly take any health damage. Look at that. We'll hold off on the lost ship registry. That's what I actually need for the quest. Let's look at everything else first. Transponder information. All Galbank transports have been fitted with the CBR-type encrypted transponder beacons. These beacons broadcast a predetermined long-range unique signature ping using high-frequency hyperburst scatter arrays. The arrays ensure that the beacons are always broadcasting at maximum spread to assist any specially equipped search vessels. CBR transponders feature the latest in encryption technology, boasting military-grade ultra-bit encryption, fully cycling crypto modulation, and a cascading frequency spectrum. In order to properly track a target transport, please submit a request to the security office to receive a tracking cipher. The transponders operate via an independent, self-contained power source that allows them to remain detection capable for up to 250 years. Note that the life of the power source declines, the broadcast reception radius will be gradually reduced. Makes sense. Database disclaimer. By accessing archive materials, you are hereby consenting to observing proprietary materials belonging to the Galbank and its subsidiaries. Any information contained within this system is for the express use of the Galbank employees only. Sharing this information with entities outside of the Galbank ecosystem will result in immediate termination and potential criminal prosecution. Any concerns regarding these rules should be directed to Galbank Legal in New Atlantis. Alright, Serendipity. Classification transport, credits. Approximate value 1.76 million credits. Departed from Alpha Centauri Jemison. Intended arrival point is classified. Last known system position unknown. Full transponder lost. Last planetary location unknown. Full transponder lost. Search attempts 4 attempts failed. Well, that's neat. Legacy is what we want. Let's check out prosperity. You were bringing 1.12 kilo credits of Galbank supplies from Voli to classified, also went missing. And supremacy was transporting credits of 1.16 million credits from Sol to Alpha Centauri. Last known position was Sol around Saturn and went missing. Cool. And legacy. Legacy was a transport of credits. Approximate value was classified. Interesting. Departure was classified. Intended arrival is classified, but was lost around Bannock 4. 8 attempts were made. All failed. Alright, Bannock 4 is our location in question. Alright. What happened to the dude? Because he didn't join the firefight, so did he just run when the fighting started? Maybe. Might have been his first day and he was terrified of the ecliptic. Maybe. Alright. What's our quest at now? Proceed to the key. Is this one where I've got a choice? Nope. I was wondering if it's proceed to the key or go back and report to SysDef. Oh, I'm really sneezy today. Sorry, guys. Not sure what the deal is. Alright. Let's go to the key.
won't even scratch the paint.
Alright, let's head on in. And we did get the trophy, so she won't be annoyed at us.
You wanna kick back? Avoid the last door.
Be sure and check your pockets when we leave. Be certain you still have everything in them.
Alright, where are we headed? Upstairs, it seems.
Next time you see Bog, tell him to lighten up. I've got a real attitude.
What's the easiest way to get upstairs? Elevator. That'll work. Alright. Talk to you first. I got your trophy. Never mind.
Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet.
Ha. It's not so bad. He turned out to be pretty helpful. He made me do everything, but at least we got what we wanted. I don't like rock. No, he's not so bad. He turned out to be pretty helpful.
Yeah, that'd be a first.
All right, neighbor, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, I guess we can give him another chance.
Seemed like a nice guy.
Right. Now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Crix's legacy. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives.
You're welcome.
Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard.
Approaching that in... well, in any ship would be suicide.
There's got to be a way, so we've hit a dead end. I'm willing to give it a shot. EM-class gas giant.
Don't know that one, huh? Well, pick up your pencil. There's gonna be a test on this later. EM-class means the planet is giving off a ridiculously high amount of electromagnetic radiation. We're talking off the charts here. Fly your ship anywhere near one of these death traps, and you'll blow every single circuit on your ship. You'd be dead in space. Get it?
Okay. There's got to be a way.
Yeah, sure. We'll just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there. That ought to do the trick, right?
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Crix hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
Scanning. The Legacy had a CBR-27 transponder. We could start by tracking its precise location. Crix wouldn't have given up. I agree with Neva. This might be leading us nowhere. Maybe the data's wrong.
No, this all makes sense. The data says the transport went down over Bannock 4, carrying currency during the Narian War. There were ships fighting across the entire galaxy back then. It's not that hard to believe this one got lost that far out from home.
Alright, then we scan. Make sure it's precise location.
The Rook's right. We tackle one problem at a time. Can we track it, Neva?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called the ComSpike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen.
Okay.
Look, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that ComSpike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the ComSpike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction.
Alright, we'll figure this out, I promise. We'll do the best we can. Oh great, stick with Neva. You don't give up easily, do you?
We do or we die. That's the way Crix did things. And that is the way we should have been doing it for years. It's as simple as that.
Simple. All right, we'll figure it out. Promise.
I promise? You gonna write that in your diary, little girl?
Ouch.
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right, let's get this over with. Follow me.
You gonna ask me about your trophy? I really do wish the walking speed of my character matched the walking speed of NPCs. And then they didn't just suddenly randomly stop and wander around. Because I'm either too fast or too slow.
Their stripes, bleeding for the fleet.
Alright, where are we going? Jazz only. Okay.
Anything ship related, you're at the right place.
All right, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award, or am I gonna be very disappointed?
Give the award, here you go. Lie, I couldn't find it. What's Jazz doing here? I have the feeling you're going to make more money off this thing than I am.
Well, that's because you'd be absolutely right.
Ha ha.
You see, everyone above you in the fleet is making more than you are off the same gig. That's why we're all fighting our way to the top. Understood? Good. Now, you might want to hand over that award before I have you tossed off the key. Just a thought.
One more question. What's Jazz doing here?
First of all, this is my section of the key, so I'm gonna stand here for as long as I want. And second of all, I know all about that award and your deal with Neva. We don't keep secrets between us.
Makes sense.
Just throttle down and give her the damn thing already so we can get to work.
Alright, here you go.
Well, look at that. You followed my directions, and now you're gonna end up with some credits in your pocket.
Of course.
Of course, it would have been more money if you hadn't blabbed about the damn thing to roll call. But that's on you.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's your cash. Keep this up, and I might even start respecting you. All right, Fleet?
3,000?
We've all got work
Meh.
to do, so let's get to it.
Oh, 14,000 credits there. That was a lot.
I've got it.
Alright. Report to the UC Vigilance. So I'm not talking to you now.
Better get a move on before Dale sees you slacking.
Alright. Well, then we will head to the Vengeance and let them know that we're closer to getting Crix's legacy, which I know they don't want me getting for the Crimson Fleet. For obvious reasons.